Hey. Yep. Still happy chappy here. Trimmed off a little more. Went a little too far. And a totally different look in the house. So, the thing that's been going through my mind, something going through the mind, is eyes to hear, or eyes to see and ears to hear. Here's the problem in that. See, if you subtly even say something, people are like, well, that's not me. But on the same hand, there's people that are like, hey, how could he be saying that about me? So the eyes to see and the ears to hear. See, when you subtly say something about somebody and their wrongdoings, they just don't get it. But the other thing is, too, when you point it out, they still deny the truth. See, it's the problem that we have in this world where people always think they're right, whether it's truth or not. So, having eyes to see and ears to hear is very, very important because they can hear it, but they don't see it, or they see it and they don't hear it. The seeing is seeing others and how they live their life, but they don't believe that that's the way that they should live their life. And they may hear you say it, but think that that's not the way they need to live. And that's what a lot of problems that people have with the Bible. See, the Bible is black and white, and a lot of times people want to take what they need and leave the rest. Sorry, everybody, that works for AA, but not the Bible. See, the Bible has truth, and Bible has the way to live. So, see, stealing is stealing, rape is rape, molestation is molestation, sodomy is sodomy. So the whole thing is when people say, well, what about the incest in the Bible? Well, see, that's something that goes in a little further, and that would be a whole sermon topic. But here's the whole thing. When it gets down to it, see, full truth is not a perception of what you see or what somebody else sees. What we see on the news is usually somebody holding the camera at their perception and giving what they believe, which turns into what you believe. So it feeds into what you think is the truth. Where's the truth gone? So that's what Happy Chappy's got to say. Eyes to see and ears to hear. Why don't you start taking a look at yourself? And that's what Happy Chappy always comes to. Give your 1% or 1 degree how you can better yourself to look at yourself towards actual truth. Whether you're a believer or non believer, even everybody should dive into the Bible and start to think, what is the truth behind this? So, Happy Chappy, 1%, 1 degree, and I always love you no matter what. So,